So hello and welcome you all once again. So in this video we are going to discuss the relationship between the fundamental right and the directive principle, and what are the difference between directive principle and fundamental rights. And if you all know that the directive principles is also pronounced as DPSP. So in this video I somewhere used DPSP, so don't be confused about it. It is directive principles. And so welcome you all. So let's get started. You are listening Chandresh Shukla. So let's start. So as we first talk about the relations between the fundamental right and the DPSP, means the directive principles. So first, the Supreme Court in a various cases has evolved a doctrine. Doctrine का मतलब होता है theory, and the theory of harmonization. ठीक है, ये पहला हो गया relation. And if we talk about a second relation, then it has further started that both the fundamental right and the directive principles are in fact supplementary to each other and together constitute an integrated scheme. Okay, and we talk about the third relation between it. So it has also held that where this is not possible, the fundamental right shall prevail over the directive principles. So if you don't know the meaning of prevail, then prevail मतलब होता है किसी को ओवरटेक करना, किसी को ख़त्म कर देना, तब इसके ऊपर चले जाना, मतलब उसको एकदम पूरी तरीके डोमिनेट कर देना. तो ठीक है, मीन्स कि फंडामेंटल राइट शेल प्रिवेल. फंडामेंटल राइट हमेशा डीपीएसपी के ऊपर रहेगा. एंड इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द नेक्स्ट, देन द present position is that only article 39b and article 39c can be given precedence over the article 14 and 19. In this, article 39b and 39c are come under the DPSP in the fourth part of Indian Constitution, and in article 14 and 19, in this we are concerned with the fundamental rights that come in the part 3 of Indian Constitution, and not all the directive principles. Okay, I think you are just clear that point. And if you talk about some examples of the relationship between the directive principles and the fundamental rights, then it is the UN peacekeeping forces that done the operations of UN peacekeeping operations, that is in Somalia in 1992 and 1993, and in Leone in 2000 में हुआ था ये. So leading in the non cooperation movement, so on. तो इसीलिए नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट फॉर्म्ड हुआ था. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया हमारा रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द फंडामेंटल राइट एंड डीपीएसपी. यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑल्सो. सो कम टुवर्ड्स द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन द डीपीएसपी एंड फंडामेंटल राइट. Then the first difference between the DPSP and the fundamental rights, yes, here the fundamental right means FR. FR means fundamental right, and DPSP means directive principle of state policy. So here we go on the differences. So the first difference is the fundamental rights provide the foundation of political democracy in India, whereas यहाँ पर डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स है ये. तो यहाँ पर आप इसको डायरेक्टिव स्पेल्स समझ सकते हैं. डायरेक्टिव स्पेल्स आउट द कैरेक्टर ऑफ द सोशल एंड इकोनॉमिकल डेमोक्रेसी इन इंडिया. And if we talk about the second point, the fundamental rights are in the form of a negative obligations. Here the obligations means kartavya. Means the fundamental rights are in the form of a negative kartavya of the state. That is injunctions against the action of the state. Okay, clear the point? And the directive principles are on the contrary position. Contrary मतलब समझ गए होंगे आप. Position मतलब स्थान, स्थिति, situation. Obligation मतलब कर्तव्य of the state towards the citizen. Means the directive principles are in the contrary position obligations of the state towards the citizens, whereas the fundamental rights are justiciable in the court of law. Court of law means in Supreme Court it is justiciable, and also the directive principles are non-justiciable in the court of law. So you can also take the screenshot of the differences between the fundamental right and DPSP, and also of relationship between the fundamental right and DPSP. So that's all for today, and please like, share and subscribe my video for more and more. Keep watching.